So today we're going to be thinking some more about kindness and different ways we can be kind to ourselves. One way we can be kind to ourselves is by doing activities that make us feel good, and this can be literally anything for anyone. It's just whatever you like. Like for example, for me, I quite enjoy cooking, so like doing some cooking can help increase my mood and make me feel a bit better. When you're feeling a bit low, it can be really hard to come up with these ideas because, you know, if you're already in that headspace where things are hard, it sometimes can be really hard to help yourself and be kind to yourself. So one way that we thought might be helpful is by making one of these. And you might recognise them. It's kind of like a classic fortune tellery thing, which I made, this is my sort of example, and decorated. And the idea is that when you're feeling maybe a bit like you're struggling, you can use it to find an activity that might help you be kind to yourself. So if you look, we've got the colours on the outside, numbers on the inside, and then if you go under there, there's a selection of different activities that you will have already pre-planned that might be helpful for you. So that's the idea, and it's quite fun to make. It's like a little piece of origami which you can do and then decorate, like I said, and do it however you want. So I thought what we'd do today is I could potentially demo how to do that, and then if you want to do that, then you'll be able to. Okay, so all you need to make one of these, sort of like a kindness fortune teller or a kindness teller or something like that, is a piece of paper, scissors, and a pen. Just one pen's fine, or colours if you've got them, but it's completely up to you if you want to decorate them or not. Okay, so the first step, and you might know this because I feel like I did it at school loads, is folding your paper to make a square. So you bring, so I can do it, that bit down and line up the edge. I'll lift it up in a second. So we've just folded that down and lined it up with the edge to make that bit kind of a square. And then you want to get rid of this bottom bit. So along the line where you folded, you just get your scissors and cut along. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just gonna go for it and hope for the best. Alright, so then you don't need this bit anymore, that can go away. And you've got your square. And the next bit is folding all your points into the middle. So I'm going to start with ones which are opposite each other, because that's just how I find it easiest. And line it up so they're touching, the points are touching in the middle. And you see how those ones are kind of coming together. And then I'm going to do the other ones as well. So essentially it just makes a smaller square. There we go, that'll do. So we've got that on one side, with all our points folded into the middle. And then what we do is flip it round to this side, which is just like a flat piece of paper, and lay it back on the table. And again, we've folded exactly what we're saying again, fold all your points into the middle again. So again, I've just done the opposite sides, putting them in, and I'm going to fold the other two opposites in again. And you can spend time sort of doing this, being like mindful about it and concentrate on what you're doing, like thinking about kind of maybe how the paper feels, how it feels to like get a really sharp crease, and just take your time with it. Sometimes it's nice to do some sort of crafty stuff, and can be good. Alright, so as you can see, we've got this one side which we've just folded, and then the other side is got like sort of 4 flappy bits from the previous folding. So the next step, and this will be your outside bit, this will be your inside bit. So you look, keeping the inside bit facing up, you fold it in half, like a book, what's called like a book fold for origami stuff. So fold it like that. I'm going to spend a bit of time, like I said, just making sure those are really secure, really good folds. I'm going to unfold it, so I've just done that way, so now I'm going to book fold it the other way. And this just helps so you can turn it into the other one so it sort of pops out a bit. Alright, so now using the flaps at the bottom for the outside, you can just start putting your fingers in and sort of wiggling your fingers up there. There we go, so those ones done, and then on the other side you're going to do the same. And then you've got your basis. So that's like your fortune teller already made, and then it's up to you how you want to decorate it and what you want to put on it. So like I said, these are the outside bits. I chose to do colours before, but you can do whatever you want. I'm just going to go for my colours, so I'll probably go for colours again, I think. just do a few ones. And this can fold back out to how it was, which makes it easier to colour onto. So you're not like trying to colour out while it's stood up. So now I'm going to do some green there. I won't do it all, but you know. Alright, so then you can go around and decorate it and make it look as pretty as you want. I've gone for florals on here, but it's literally just personal choice, whatever you fancy. So that's the outside. And these bits, like again, I chose to do numbers, but you could do whatever you want. I'll do numbers again. So, and then underneath each flap, so underneath all of these, you would put an activity of kindness to yourself or to others, or self-care, or something that you think might be helpful or beneficial to you if you were feeling like you were struggling. So something which might be good, just a few sort of ideas. If you've got a pet, it might be nice to like go to walk with a dog or spend some time with a dog or something. Or if you're like really enjoying a series, you like treat yourself to a few episodes, 'cause that's always nice. Or listen to some music, spend time with family, text a friend. It can really be anything that you've ever felt has helped you before, and just put that in. So let's go for a text friend for me. What else do I like doing? Really simple stuff that you might think is really boring, like tidying your room or making your bed, can have quite a good effect on like how you're feeling. Like if you should help sort of change your environment, that can be quite good, and not something we always think about because, you know, it's not meant to be the first thing you want to do. So I might put tidy or clean, because that might have a help me in the long run. And yeah, so you can just go around. So that would be, and once that's all filled out, then you develop something like this, potentially, or whatever yours look like. I'm sure yours will look absolutely beautiful. And then the idea is, so if I was going to do this, I'm going to say, I'm going to pick green. So you spell it out like Green. And you can see I've got my numbers in there. So I've got to pick a number now. I'm going to go for 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I've got some more numbers. So I pick that one. I'm going to say I want to pick number 8. So I'm going to, here's my number 8. I'm going to open it up. And yeah, it says to call or text a friend or talk to family or housemates or whoever. So that might help me. Yeah. Okay. So that is a really quick tutorial on how to make a fortune teller that might help you to be kind to yourself when you're feeling a bit low or you're struggling. And it can help just come up with some ideas when you're feeling good that can help you when be kind to yourself in the future. Okay, so that's that. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed it.